Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. Breaking overnight, the Trump administration's economic fury campaign against Iran is showing serious teeth. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent reports disrupting tens of billions in Iranian revenue, with inflation hitting 104% on food and currency collapsing around 60%. The critical market angle. Shipping intelligence firm Kepler estimates Iran has between 12 to 22 days before storage at Karg Island reaches capacity, forcing production cuts and potential gasoline shortages. If the blockade holds, we're looking at approximately $170 million in daily economic losses. Oil markets remain volatile as traders weigh energy price risks against the strategic squeeze. Meanwhile, global famine fears are escalating as the 62-day Hormuz crisis threatens what analysts are calling a potential 8-year disruption, similar to the Suez Canal closure from 1967 to 1975. 30% of global seaborne fertilizer originates from the Persian Gulf. Poor countries already face immediate shortages. Farmers can't afford supplies for current planting, and harvest shortfalls could spike food prices later this season. This is a direct supply chain threat with real consequences for agricultural commodities and food security worldwide. On the domestic front, President Trump signed an executive order enhancing the Savers Match program for retirement savings, but experts are not impressed. The program would provide up to $1,000 in matching funds for workers earning under $35,000 annually. The problem? It requires contribution rates of 5.6 to 10% of income from low-income workers, far higher than typical employer matches. For someone earning $20,000, that's a $165 monthly contribution, cutting weekly take-home by roughly $40. Without automatic enrollment features proven successful elsewhere, analysts say this falls short of addressing the retirement crisis facing 56 million Americans without workplace coverage. Congress ended the record 76-day DHS shutdown, restoring funding through September, though ICE and CBP remain unfunded with Republicans planning separate legislation. The Senate rejected the House's 3-year FISA reauthorization, opting for a 45-day extension instead. The Justice Department filed its 9th lawsuit against states offering in-state tuition to undocumented immigrants, this time targeting New Jersey. Political positioning for 2028 is heating up as Vice President Vance visits Iowa Tuesday, and Senator Cruz speaks Friday at the Iowa Faith and Freedom Coalition. Markets are also watching King Charles's historic U.S. visit as diplomatic relations strengthen amid the Iran crisis. Bitcoin currently trades at $77,973. Bottom line, Iran's economic pressure campaign is entering a critical phase with real implications for energy and agricultural markets. Domestic retirement policy remains inadequate for vulnerable workers, and legislative battles over surveillance and immigration enforcement continue reshaping the political landscape heading into midterms. That's your signal to Alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. Check us out at capitalcopilot.io.